first time I heard a 9/11 family member cry because they didn't know how their loved ones were murdered. And that broke my heart. It broke my heart. They deserve better than what they've gotten. And that's why I wanted this to be made. I wanted people to see what exactly happened. One of the things I wanted to do was read to you, elaborate a little bit of some of the points that were brought up in this movie. This movie is 3 years old already. Talk about Pakistan. This is from an article I had written called "The Facts Speak for Themselves." It's available online. You can read it for free. Apparently, Lieutenant General Mahmoud Ahmed, the head of the Pakistani ISI at the time of 9/11, someone who met with U.S. elected and appointed officials in the weeks before 9/11, on the day of 9/11, and in the days after 9/11, ordered possible MI6 agent Ahmed Omar Saeed Sheikh to wire transfer $100,000 to Muhammad Atta. The president of Pakistan wrote a book, and in that book he made an allegation that Ahmed Omar Saeed Sheikh was actually an MI6 agent. The 9/11 families submitted a question to the 9/11 Commission about that incident. The 9/11 Commission didn't cover it. They didn't bother to investigate it that I know of. It was not in their 9/11 report. In fact, they denied any knowledge of it after the fact. Thomas Keane was confronted about the $100,000 wire transfer, and he said, "What? I'm not aware of any $100,000 wire transfer." Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI's Counterterrorism Division, John S. Pistoli, stated that their investigation, quote, has traced the origin of the funding of 9/11 back to financial accounts in Pakistan, where high-ranking and well-known al-Qaeda operatives played a major role in moving the money forward, eventually into the hands of the hijackers located in the U.S. In January 2002, during a visit to India, FBI Director Robert Mueller was told about Saeed Sheikh's involvement in the 9/11 attacks by Indian investigators. Apparently, quote, on the eve of the publication of its report, the 9/11 Commission was given a stunning document from Pakistan claiming that Pakistani intelligence officers knew in advance of the 9/11 attacks, but that did not make it into the report. On March 3rd, 2006, this was a big story that surprisingly didn't make it into American media. March 3rd, 2006, the Friday Times of India reported that, quote, Pakistan gave tens of thousands of dollars through its lobbyists in the United States to members of the 9/11 Inquiry Commission to convince them to drop some anti-Pakistan findings in their report. This was according to FO official Sadiq. According to the Pakistan paper Daily Times, this story about bribery triggered U.S. media interest. And as I said, I don't remember seeing any mention of this story at all. If you know of an American media outlet that investigated this story, please let me know. On April 10th, 2006, Pakistan officially denied the allegations of bribery. Quote, Pakistan has never indulged in the illegal activity of bribing or buying influence anywhere in the world, said a statement issued by another FO spokesperson. On October 10th, 2001, Lieutenant General Ahmed and Saeed Sheikh may have actually been involved in another terrorist attack together. Recently it was reported that Ahmed Omar Saeed Sheikh has been running a terrorist network from prison and was planning to assassinate President Musharraf. The former ISI chief Hamid Gul recently defended Lieutenant General Ahmed regarding the allegations of the wire transfer, but he was extremely biased, very pro-Pakistan. Pakistan could do nothing wrong kind of thing. Now, in 2002, Condoleezza Rice, you may have seen her question about the $100,000 wire transfer by an Indian reporter in the White House press corps. On March 15, 2002, Condoleezza Rice has asked a question about Lieutenant General Ahmed. Dr. Rice, are you aware of the reports at the time that the ISI chief was in Washington on September 11th and on September 10th, $100,000 was wired to Pakistan? to this group here in the area, referring to the hijackers, while he was here meeting with you or anybody else in this administration, her response was, I have not seen that report, and he was certainly not meeting with me. If you go to the transcript on whitehouse.gov, they blank out ISI chief, and they just put a little dash in it. They don't want you to know about it.